We've watched geniuses turn themselves into monsters, crack time travel in a single night, bend reality with equations, and unlock multiversal travel. In the MCU, who truly stands at the top? Let's rank the 15 smartest minds in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Before we jump into the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications to support the channel. Enjoy the video. Number 15. Peter Parker. Peter Parker demonstrates remarkable intellect for his age, building his original web shooters and web fluid using limited resources before ever encountering Tony Stark. His synthetic web compound exhibits tensile strength, elasticity, and timed dissolution, suggesting advanced knowledge of polymer chemistry. During combat, he instinctively applies physics, calculating trajectory and force in real time. His dream was to study at Massachusetts Institute of Technology, like Tony Stark, and if his identity hadn't been revealed, he was smart enough to actually make it happen.
Spider-Man's name is Peter Parker. What the?
Also in the comics, he is portrayed as a genius by Reed Richards. In the MCU, Parker's intelligence is genuine but still developing, placing him at the entry point of this ranking. Number 14. Eric Selvig. Eric Selvig surpasses Parker through decades of astrophysical research and his unique capacity to interface with cosmic-level science. He was among the first Earth scientists to study the Bifrost's energy signature and contributed to S.H.I.E.L.D.'s understanding of the Tesseract. While under Loki's control, Selvig constructed a device capable of opening a stable portal using an Infinity Stone, a feat requiring extraordinary theoretical comprehension. He later developed detection instruments that tracked the convergence in Thor, the Dark World. His ability to operate at the intersection of human physics and Asgardian science distinguishes him from purely earthbound intellects and justifies his position above Parker. Number 13. Abraham Erskine. Erskine ranks above Selvig because his singular creation fundamentally altered the trajectory of human conflict. The super soldier serum remains one of the most significant biotechnological achievements in MCU history. If Erskine hadn't died, half of America could have become super soldiers. Every subsequent attempt to replicate it, from Banner's Gamma variant to Nagel's Flag Smasher serum, produced inferior or unstable results. Erskine understood not only the biochemistry but the ethical dimensions, selecting Rogers based on character. His irreplaceable formula died with him, underscoring the depth of knowledge that no peer could reconstruct. Number 12. Rocket Raccoon. Rocket exceeds Erskine through the sheer breadth of his technical versatility across alien technologies. Without formal education, Rocket routinely constructs weapons, bombs, and devices from salvaged components, demonstrating an intuitive engineering genius. He built a functional Hadron Enforcer from scrap on Nowhere, and later helped design the pod modifications on the Benatar. In Avengers Endgame, he contributed to the quantum tunnel construction alongside Stark and Banner. His ability to comprehend and modify technology from dozens of civilizations, Kree, Ravager, Novacore, and Sovereign, without manuals or training, reveals an adaptive intellect that Erskine's focused expertise cannot match. Number 11. Arnim Zola. Zola surpasses Rocket through an intellectual achievement almost without parallel: the successful transfer of his consciousness into a digital architecture in the early 1970s. Decades before the digital revolution, Zola designed a databank system capable of housing his living mind within 200,000 feet of magnetic tape storage at Camp Lehigh. Beyond this, he co-developed Hydra's weaponry from Tesseract energy during World War II and later created the algorithm that powered Project Insight, predicting human threat behavior through vast data modeling. His work bridged mechanical engineering, energy physics, computer science, and predictive analytics across multiple decades of covert operation. Number 10. Howard Stark. Actually, I had a hard time choosing between Howard and Zola. They're both incredibly intelligent, but I ended up picking Howard because what he created had a much greater impact. He co-developed the first Vibranium application in Captain America's S.H.I.E.L.D. and was instrumental in the Manhattan Project analog within the MCU. His work on the arc reactor prototype with Anton Vanko laid the groundwork for clean energy technology decades ahead of its time. Most critically, Howard embedded the atomic structure of a new element within the 1974 Stark Expo model, a discovery he could theorize but not yet synthesize with existing tools. His foresight to encode that knowledge for future generations demonstrates intellectual vision that shaped global technology for half a century. Number 9. Doctor Strange. Strange ranks above Howard Stark not through technology but through the mastery of a fundamentally different intellectual domain. His photographic memory and exceptional surgical career established a baseline genius, but his accelerated absorption of the mystic arts at Kamartaj reveals extraordinary cognitive capacity. He memorized and applied multidimensional theory, astral projection, temporal manipulation via the Eye of Agamotto, and reality-warping spellcraft within months. In Infinity War, he processed 14,605 possible futures simultaneously. His intellect operates across both scientific and metaphysical framework, a dual-domain mastery that pure technologists like Howard cannot claim. Number 8. Bruce Banner. Banner surpasses Doctor Strange through his unique mastery of radiation, physics, and biochemistry, combined with a willingness to experiment at civilization-altering scales. He holds 7 doctoral degrees and was recruited specifically to replicate the super soldier serum through gamma radiation, a project whose failure produced the Hulk, but also demonstrated his capacity to push biological science beyond known limits. He later co-created the Ultron artificial intelligence alongside Stark, and was instrumental in building the time travel platform in Endgame. His merger into Professor Hulk represents an unprecedented neurobiological self-integration. Originally, we were going to see him transform into Smart Hulk in Wakanda during Infinity War, but they deleted that scene.
Hello, Matt. We worked it out.
Number 7. Hank Pym. Pym ranks above Banner due to a discovery that fundamentally redefined physics itself. The Pym particle enables manipulation of atomic distance, effectively altering mass, density, and scale in ways that contradict conventional physical law. This single breakthrough allowed Pym to develop the shrinking suit, access the quantum realm, and lay the theoretical groundwork that eventually enabled time travel in Endgame. He also designed the original Ant-Man and Wasp suits with integrated neural communication arrays for insect control. Unlike Banner, whose greatest experiments often produced unintended consequences, Pym maintained precise control over his technology for decades while guarding it from military exploitation. Number 6. Shuri. Shuri surpasses Pym through her comprehensive re-engineering of Vibranium applications and her demonstrated ability to improve upon existing genius-level work. She redesigned the Black Panther suit into a fully nanotechnology-based system with kinetic energy redistribution.
Wakanda forever!
She designed Wakanda's maglev transportation infrastructure and medical technology capable of removing a Mind Stone integrated neural network from vision, a challenge no other Avenger-affiliated scientist could solve. In the comics, she is recognized as one of the smartest people on Earth. Her innovations span materials, science, artificial intelligence, weapons engineering, and neurosurgery. Number 5. Tony Stark. Tony Stark, designated Earth 616 inches, the MCU continuity represents one of the most prolific intellects in Marvel history. He miniaturized the arc reactor in a cave with salvaged missile components, then synthesized an entirely new element to replace the palladium core, poisoning him. He created the Ultron artificial intelligence and later co-designed Vision, integrating an Infinity Stone with synthetic tissue and Jarvis's neural framework. His suit iterations evolved from crude iron plating to bleeding-edge nanotechnology. Most decisively, Stark solved the quantum time travel equation overnight, where Banner and others had failed. His intellect directly enabled the reversal of the blip, an achievement with universal consequences. Number 4. The Leader. The Leader, Samuel Stearns, ranks above Stark because his intelligence is not merely exceptional, but fundamentally superhuman. Gamma exposure exponentially expanded his neural architecture, granting hypercognition, accelerated information processing, and predictive modeling capabilities that approximate a biological supercomputer. In Captain America, Brave New World, his manipulative foresight orchestrated geopolitical events from behind the scenes with surgical precision. In the comics, the Leader's intellect operates on a scale that allows him to outthink entire governments and model cascading probability chains across complex systems. While Stark's genius is the pinnacle of human ingenuity, the Leader's gamma-enhanced mind operates beyond the ceiling of natural cognition entirely. Number 3. Kang. Kang surpasses the Leader because his intellect operates not merely at superhuman levels, but across the full architecture of time itself. Despite the MCU's inconsistent execution of his character, canonical feats are extraordinary. As He Who Remains, Kang ended the multiversal war, a conflict spanning infinite timelines, and engineered the temporal loom and the TVA to prune divergent realities. This required mastery of temporal mechanics, multiversal cartography, and predictive systems governing all possible futures futures simultaneously. His variant, Kang the Conqueror, is a ruthless warlord exiled in the quantum realm who seeks to control time and the multiverse. He's portrayed as highly intelligent, calculating, and far more dangerous than any hero expects. Number 2, Doctor Doom. He could have been number 1. The reason I placed it at number 2 will make a lot more sense when we get to the next part. Doctor Doom exceeds Kang through a distinction no other figure on this list can claim: simultaneous mastery of both advanced science and sorcery at the highest levels. Victor Von Doom independently developed Doombots, robotic duplicates, sophisticated enough to fool the Fantastic Four, and transformed Latveria into a technologically supreme nation-state. In the comics, Doom has built time machines, harnessed the power cosmic, and outwitted cosmic entities. He has engineering and technological knowledge on par with Tony, mastery of the mystic arts comparable to Doctor Strange, and an intellect that rivals Reed Richards. He ranks below Reed Richards for one reason: in direct intellectual competition across every measurable scientific domain. Number 1, Reed Richards. Reed Richards stands at the apex of this ranking because no character in Marvel possesses a broader or deeper scientific intellect. Widely regarded as the smartest man alive in both comics and emerging MCU canon,
And the smartest man alive, Reed Richards of the Fantastic Four.
Richards has pioneered multiversal physics, faster-than-light travel, dimensional gateway engineering, and unstable molecule fabrication. He built a functional starship that traversed cosmic radiation belts and has solved equations that define the structure of reality itself. In the comics, he has outsmarted Celestials, reprogrammed Galactus's technology, and solved problems deemed impossible by civilizations millions of years older. His intellect is not specialized but universal, spanning every scientific discipline at the highest theoretical and applied levels simultaneously. So who do you think is the smartest character? Don't forget to let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit the like button, and if you're not subscribed to the channel yet, subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss any future videos. See you in the next one.